Hello everyone and welcome to round 1 of the Limitless Qualifier, round number 2. Like we have the second one after we had the first one 2 weeks ago. We're back here again, and this time I'm joined by Marco
Hello,
from Italy.
hello everyone. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Martin? How
Fine.
is this quarantine treating you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, and yeah, just watching some Pokemon, having some chill, like just chilling out a little bit, and yeah, we're going right into the first game.
Exactly. So, and what do we have here? Is that a cute dog Pokemon? Cute pink dog Pokemon? That's a Snubble. We see a Granbull on round 1, which was the underdog in the last qualifier. And we see actually, oh, look at that. It's an Aurora Energy turn 1. Playing against probably what we seems to be an ADP. What do you say?
Yeah, ADPization still going strong after
Yeah,
it took down the last event, and
indeed,
yeah,
indeed.
that's actually I think Jens is really happy. Like Jens is playing Granville on the one
Yeah.
side. He came ninth on the last qualifier. He had a really impressive 7-0 record in day 2, but unfortunately, it wasn't quite enough to make the top 8, which was a little bit unfortunate. But yes, still he made a really impressive run, and I think he's pretty happy to see that he's playing against ADPization. And he was like he hit a lot of Malamas last time, and Malamas not a good matchup for
No,
Granbull, so
indeed,
he's
indeed.
probably happy to see some ADP on his opponent's side, and
Yeah.
yeah, his
But
deck
look at
is
his
designed
setup.
to beat
Look at
him.
him go. Like, look at
Yeah,
this Snubble. Two Snubbles, two Oranguru, and a Slugma turn 1. That's
yeah,
an excellent turn 1 for him.
yeah,
He could go
basically
for...
the perfect board, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely the start, especially since it's a deck that needs to set up. You know, it's... Sometimes you need to have some luck on your side to start this well. But obviously, we need to consider as well that his opponent right now does not have an ATP on the board with an energy, which means that the
Yeah.
GX will come actually 2 turns later than usual.
Yes, there we see finally a tag call searching out
Ooh,
the
playing the tag call engine.
yeah ADP, but no supporter to join the ADP. That's usually why you play the tag call builds, that you can fetch your Uzmahalas out of the deck and search for all your stuff. Um, but yeah, no supporter being grabbed. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, we will see just a GX for one.
Oh, wow, he might actually go for that. That's very interesting to put up the ADP because he has the fairy weakness. It's pretty scary
Yeah,
actually to put it there if you don't want a GX.
yeah, I
Maybe he
believe.
could have the patch, the metal saucer with an energy switch. Or maybe he wants to find that. Let's see.
Yeah, I guess that's I always feel like that's kind of a risky play to make if you rely on hitting
Yeah.
that combo, because you don't play like a huge amount of energy switches, and without
Mhm.
Jirachi it's hard to hit them.
Yes, yes,
Um,
you're absolutely right on that. We see if he goes for it. There's the energy attached, and he just goes for an Trapezoid. As you said, if he
that's
does play
super
that
risky.
combo, it's hard. So let's take a quick gander at Jen's list right now, actually. We see him playing pretty standard things. He does play an extra Hoopa this time. He plays a, which might be for that Malamar matchup they were talking about.
Oh
So,
no.
oh wow, that's
The
very big.
Grandma is coming out, and
Yes. He
ADP
can
might
attack.
go down already.
Wow, that's an all-out fourth and knockout if he wants to go in that way, and I think he will. There's the quick ball. Can even help himself set up more. There's the Slugma.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
His
There's
opponent
the
is
all-out.
presenting the
Whoa,
ADP all out
so
for
much damage.
320 damage.
This is a 320. Let's see what he draws off the prizes. Wow, that's perfectly fine for him. He'll probably be able to attack also next turn if he wants to. Even as support, even a Marnie if he wants to look for more cards.
Yeah,
Let's
now it
see.
gets really scary if you're ADP, because if you don't get your Jax attack off, it really becomes super tough to stream anything out consistently. Yeah, you might be able to get a few hits in with the Zacian, but if
Yes,
Granbull hits you
yes.
back for 160,
But we could, I don't know if that's a good way. So right now he would knock out this Granbull for way more damage than needed because of that metal weaknesses. There's the Brave Blade. But where do we go on from here? You're already 3 prizes down compared to your, 2 prizes down compared to your opponent. And if Jens is able to do 160 this turn, he might as well run with the game. There's Marnie.
Yeah, but he draws into 2 Dianthas. I think
that's
it's
not good.
tough to get out of that. But he can still like put 1 on top of the deck and then see what he gets.
Yeah, he can even go for a make a mess this turn, to be fair, if he wants to just chip away damage. Because in make a mess does 40, if I'm correct.
I believe he can still do it if he puts on top 1 of the Makagos right now.
Oh yes, he can smooth over.
With the Oranguru, he can smooth over again.
Yes,
and then he can get the Grand Ball, and then he can get the All Out. So like if you draw one Makago, the deck becomes really just flowing. It comes together nicely, and you can get the cards.
Well spotted, absolutely.
You can get the cards out of your hand easily. Oh, he's just going.
Yeah, I don't think he had a way to discard the last card, the last Diantha, because he already used the supporter. But yeah, obviously you see how much Makargo is strong in this, like how good it is for this deck. He decides to just pass. Obviously the Zacian needs to retreat this turn if he wants to attack again. So how do you think the game is gonna look forward from now on, considering the initial prizes that were given to Jens?
Yeah, I think Jens is really fine just taking a turn off right here, because his opponent didn't have the GX attack come out from his ADP just yet. And benching the second ADP here is really scary if you're the ADPization player, because now Jens is just a gust and attack away from just outright winning the game. Usually the game becomes tough for Grand Bull once they KO the ADP when they hit it for weakness, and then it can be rough to get through Zacians if your opponent gets off the early GX attack. But like this, Jens should feel pretty confident.
Exactly. You said it very well, that what the ADP usually just cannon fodder. Once it did its GX, it did its job, and if you're able to connect attacks turn after turn, you should probably mathematically win, because you take 2 prizes every turn. But we see an air balloon on this Zacian, so he probably will go to retreat. Let's see if he has another way to retreat then, to attack again. Oh wow, he mentions, and as you said, he mentioned the other ADP that we were talking about before. The weakness on it, it's pretty scary, but he goes for a switch. Interesting. Yeah, so yes, he's going for the knockout. That's fair. There we go. Oh, he goes for the Dennis, so extra cards coming to his end.
Yeah, now that you've already committed the ADP to your board, you might as well just bench the Dene, draw some extra cards. But yeah, you can't really disrupt your opponent, so you just gotta hope he has some unlucky draws. And like if they have double Makago plus Oranguru setup, there's no way you will ever disrupt them with something like a Mani or a Stamp. You might even help them. And yeah, now Jens can set up, like it's so nice. He can get 2 cards from his discard pile, or whatever he wants with the Diantha if he chooses to. And he can get whatever 2 cards out of his deck. But it looks like he's just settling for the Rosa right now.
Yeah, he has a tutor in deck and a tutor as well for his discards. So definitely, once this deck is able to connect its supporters, like the Diantha and the Rosa, give up so many. I mean, they give so much consistency to this deck. It's really hard to then keep up.
Does it just have a game?
I think it does. Yeah, with the Grand Bull, and he has one must move over. Yep, you're right. Yeah. So he needs just to grab the other custom catcher, put the Diantha on top, and that's a knockout. That's a wrap. Let's see if there is the other. I think we saw it, obviously, but let's see if it is. He goes for this move over first, so he checks his deck again. You can see him because he's pacing his plays, and that's what we good players do. There is a custom catcher. He eyes it up. Yes. And then there it is. On top of the deck, one more Oranguru, Private Wisdom, swap the Diantha, and there we go. Custom
if you want to know how to beat ADP, just knock them out before they get the chance to GX attack, and then...
and there's the all-out. Little mistake from the opponent to bench down that other ADP, but obviously it's so hard to grind down the game when you don't have the possibility to draw 2 prizes for each knockout. So
maybe you just assume your opponent isn't playing a lot of gusts or something.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you can see the deck list, so I guess there's no real reason to make any assumptions. Yeah,
Indeed,
so
indeed.
congratulations to Jens, as you said, really showing off what his deck is designed to do, what he wants to do. I believe if he gets like 12 more rounds of this, he's going to be really happy. So like 12 more rounds of ADP.
But very, very solid deck overall. Like the Gramble, I did not expect. I played against it in Malmo. I was actually on stream for that. And I remember the deck being sometimes slow, but this game from Jens, really, really convincing. And really showed a good matchup against ADP when everything goes right.
Yeah, Jens like polished out the weaknesses the deck has. I believe Granbull still has like a few really, really weak matchups. I think we just outright lose to Pika.
Yes, I think so.
But Malama should be a bit better with the 2 hoopers, so maybe I believe we will see Jens later on. He has a great start, and yeah, I think we'll just go to a quick break soon and be back with round 2, I guess.
See you guys later.